Hi everybody, welcome back to Nellie and Ruth Designs. It's Barbie here. And this is Margarete Miller's Collage Weekly Planner. We're into week 40. And it's the beginning of week October 2nd. So we are definitely in the fall mode for a lot of our design work. Has nothing to do with fall, but you think of October. You think of Halloween, apple picking, apple crisp, apple pies, dressing in nice, warm, cozy sweaters. So, all right, let me share what she would like us to build this week. She wants us to use a window or door, something that represents time, a chewing gum or cough drop wrapper, a piece of clothing, block text, bonus, a bug or insect. So here we go. All right, here is my block text. And it says field notes. And I'm just going to cut this down a little bit. Not that field notes really are going to go with my page, but it's block text that Marguerite has requested. So we have to do what the teacher wants. Okay, so for my window or door, I found this beautiful image in my Rob report book. And I'm finding that these Rob reports are they're great for this collage work. And I'm really enjoy using them. Plus, I get to look at the magazine. A lot of times my husband will say, honey, look at this. I'm like, I don't want to look at it. Because most everything that he looks at, he ties it to business. And I try to keep his mind off of business when he's home. But it just doesn't work. We have stone quarries, and we produce stone for architects and builders and stonemasons, and my husband absolutely loves his work. He's never going to retire, which is okay, I guess. It's not a typical job, I don't think. It's not like you're a banker and you put so many years in and so many hours and you retire. When you own your own business, you're supposed to retire and you're supposed to enjoy the fruits of your labor. Oh, my husband enjoys the fruits of his labor, but he can't give it up. My two boys are learning the business to take over, but I don't think it's going to be like the king or that's going to be like the queen and King Charles now. My husband's going to have to pass away, for my boys to really run the business, because I don't see him stepping down anytime soon. That's not his deal. So I kind of enjoy looking at these books on my own. I can be a little defiant at times when he'll want me to look at something. I'm like, no, I don't want to. Just stop. Go look at something else. Stop thinking about work. Okay, so there is my window or door page, and I'm going to get this right on because this is going to be the background. And on these, I don't use a lot of glue or tape. Just enough to get it down on my page. This is getting harder to see because there's so many. I have so many pages now on here. They all kind of blend in together. And sometimes I see girls take a sheet of paper, colored paper, and put it behind their work so they know where the edge of their page lies. All right, so there is the window or door, something that represents time. Well, I gave this a considerable amount of thought. I didn't want to go with a clock or a watch. I have my cup of tea here too. I thought, I just wanted to try to think of something different that represents time. Sundial represents time. You can go that whole route. But I was going through the magazine and I saw this picture here. And it kind of struck me that something that represents time is a family spending time together, a family traveling together, with just enjoying each other's company. So this is where I'm going with this. To me, this is what represents time. This represents true time when you spend time with loved ones, or you spend time doing something special for someone. I also thought of Father Time, or I thought of St. Nicholas, because that's a special time of year and everyone looks forward to, and there's always a countdown to Christmas. But I didn't want to go that route either quite yet. I didn't want to do the Christmas thing. So I'm just going to cut this down a little bit more because I do like that door. So we're going to put this happy family right here because I think, and actually I'm going to take a little bit of the top off here. I'll outline them a little bit. We have a little bit of that really pretty door behind us. There we go. All right, so there is that. So we're going to attach that straight away because there will be nothing going behind that. I think what I might do is I will leave the top. Maybe I'll leave the top open because then I can use this as a little pocket. Because we all like our pockets. So we're going to leave that there. So now I have something that I can use this here. If I have for the week, I can stick a little something in there. I've got a pocket. Okay. All right. So that is something that represents time. chewing gum or cough drop wrapper. I have my Werther's original wrapper, which I use as a cough drop if I need something. And then a piece, oh no, sorry. Where did it say? Did I read this wrong? I thought it said a piece. Oh, it said a piece of clothing. Window or door, something that represents a chewing gum or cough drop wrapper, piece of clothing, blah. I don't know why I thought I said a piece of material. Huh. Well, I added this little piece of material, okay? I don't know why I thought that said a piece of material. Isn't that strange? All right. Well, I'm going to make a little tag with this, just something very simple that I can use as put in there. I'll use this maybe as a little topper for my tag then. A piece of clothing. So what I have here, I found this girl, and the piece of clothing I'm going to use is her sweater, because it is sweater weather, and I'm going to cut her out. And she is going to be right over here. I don't know why I thought it said a piece of material. Isn't that weird? My mind's playing tricks on me. I don't know why. That's going to bug me now. I think she's having a cup of tea. I think that's what she has a little cup in her hand there. October for me starts tea season. I went to the grocery store the other day. I got some new teas that I don't buy expensive teas. I just buy I think it's Celeste or Celestial, and I get the flavored teas. I have peach today. So, I think I'm going to put her right behind here. We're going to put her right behind here. I can put her there. She's either longing for a family. Okay, let's make up a story. She's either longing for a family, or she's having an affair with Daddy-O here, and she's waiting for him to come back. It looks like he and his wife are a little bit distant, huh? Or maybe that's her ex-husband, and that's his new wife, and that's her daughter, and she's thinking about them going on vacation. Oh my goodness, you can think up a whole bunch of stuff. But I think I am going to put her behind the scenes here, okay? So this chick is behind the scenes, and what she's thinking and what is going on, I don't know. I don't even know if I want to know. All right, so we have her there. Whoops. See? It's karma. Okay, so there is our article of clothing. My block text is going to be field notes. And we can put that, I'm going to put that right down at the bottom. And then we're going to make a little tag. And I may not even get a tag. I may just pull something. I may just pull something from, I have a box of Project Life items here that I have not used yet. So maybe we'll just take one of these And I can just put a happy little saying in here for this happy little family. So let's see what we got here. I have so many Project Life boxes I haven't used. I'm just starting to use them in my family scrapbooking pages, which are kind of fun to use. All right, let's see what we've got. Today's the day. Choose joy. Note to self. That's kind of cute. Note to self. Now I'm going to use this as a little tab at the top. So I may want to bring this in a little bit, and I'll just use it like that as a tab. So I don't want anything right at the top. This is kind of fun. Choose joy. That would go. I could write on that. Oh, let's see here. Do I want color or do I want to just stick some pink? Would be fun, wouldn't it? Because I've got some pink there. Let's see what goes best. That looks like a paint sample from Sherwin-Williams, doesn't it? Something like that. There's the gray. Maybe I'll just use the gray because then the pink on the door really... This makes me happy. How about we use that? This makes me happy. Makes me happy because the family's together. They're spending time together. It's sweater weather. She's got a nice woolly sweater on with a cup of tea in her hand, which I love my tea. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this here in front like that. I'm going to just glue this back a little bit here. If it will stay. Hopefully it'll stay. It's crinkly. I don't know. Maybe it won't work on this. I may have to run a thing of tape, which I think I'm going to have to do because that is not, so take note that glue does not stick to the Werther's good old double-sided tape. There we go. Okay. All right, so there's my Werther's. And I'm going to take this, put this here like this. And I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring this up a little bit. Take this staple out. Bring it up on that Werther's a little bit more. Ouch. Oh, come on, Barbie. Should just get my staple remover out. But why do anything easy? All right. I'm going to use my big swing line. So I'm going to put this, I'm going to fold this up like this. There. Then it won't be too obtrusive. Here, just there. And then I'll put it like this. And I'll staple it again. There. There. And there is my little, my Werther's with the extra little piece of paper there. I don't know why I thought of that. And then the last thing, the bonus, is a bug or insect. So I see this little, I have a little bee, a little bumblebee in here that I think is cute. And I think I'm going to put it right where? I think I'm going to put it right down here on my, that'll be a little surprise. I'm going to put it right down there on my little journal card. So that is this week's Margarete Miller collage. And let's do our little checklist. So this here, we have a window or door, which is this beautiful door here. Something that represents time, family going on vacation together, because that is the best way to spend your time. That's a great representative of time ever. A chewing gum or cough drop, cough drop wrapper. So I've got my Werther's. A piece of clothing, which is the sweater. My block text and a bugger insect is right here. So that is it for this week, my friends. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, I'd love to have you give me a thumbs up. If you're new to my channel, I'd love to have you subscribe. If you're new to the Margarete Miller Weekly Planner Challenge, you can go way back to January. You can find, I have a playlist. You can look at, all the others that have been created and look at some of the prompts. They're so much fun. Think about doing it next year because it is just a really great way to bring different pieces together and make a really fun collage. And if you're a returning subscriber, thank you. I really appreciate it. So I hope you enjoyed it, like I said, and I will see you down the road. All right, everybody. Bye-bye.